And First Coin and Royalty NFT. Don't miss these two things at all. And now, the way it is, you must not fight yourself to be, what you call it, to be part of the NFT right now, because this is a long-term project. You get? It's a long-term project. People will come to this project, and they will give themselves target of about 6 months to get one activator. Some people, they will not get activator till 1 year. They will not get activator even till 2 years. Some people will work for activator for even 3 years. It's a long-term project. It's a long-term project. Because once they come in and they see what activator is doing, supervisor is doing, they will fight to get there. That is how it is. It's just like you finish from university and you are working in a bank. Your senior colleague, they have building, they have cars, they are married. You will try to be saving money to make sure that you enjoy the kind of life that they enjoy. That is what is here. It's huge, guys. So Captain Austin is going to introduce to us a great leader that is going to dismantle and assemble back all of this for us. So thank you very much, Captain Austin. Thank you. Let's give it up for get Aniefio Thompson to the stage immediately. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my leader. Thank you for that background. Okay. We want to run with speed as we bring to the stage of the happy people. All right. Someone that is full of wisdom. Okay. Someone that when he speaks, I listen, and of course you can hear me quote him over and over again. All right. He's not a person than the great Thompson himself. So please, can you unmute your mic? Let's unanimously, with a loud ovation, bring to the stage of the happy people the great Thompson, all the way from the city of Calabar. Can you jump those hands?
Good morning, the great Thompson. Welcome.
Yes. Thompson. Welcome. As we bring the great man and an achiever. Thank you very much, brother. We love you.
Good morning. Good to have you.
Welcome, the great Thompson.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy People Global Team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will stop at nothing to appreciate this very team each time I wake up in the morning because it has changed my schedule. I don't used to wake up by 6:30 in the morning every day as the CEO of my organization. Sometimes I sleep till 8, 9 o'clock, but Metaphors and the Happy People's Global Team has made this possible, all for my own good. And this morning, once again, I would really wish to appreciate all of us that are in this call. See, Happy People's Team has already become a family to me because I see people of like mind. There is a saying that birds of identical plumage flocks together. That is what I see. Each time I wake up like this, come to Zoom, if I'm not seriously engaged, Engineer Mikud knows that, except I am seriously engaged, like a lot of things or few things that happens in my office some few days ago, I will always be here on time and, to be a part of the Zoom, because I know what this Zoom has done to me. It has made me to meet with people of like minds like you. People who reason the way I reason, because if you don't reason the way I reason, you won't be coming to this Zoom. And many a times when I wake up and come to Zoom and look at the list of people, I realize that 80 to 90% of the people I meet here are the people we always meet in the morning. here on Zoom. The same name, the same everything, guys. The future, it is only God that knows what the future holds for all of us, because it's gonna be great. We have never had it, had it so good in any of the space. Is it in our conventional business? Is it in the MLM business? Is it in the crypto space? No, we have never had it so good. So there is something special about metaphors, and the fact that God really, really loves you. That is why he has given you these eyes that sees. It is not every eyes that sees. I keep saying that. Many eyes will keep looking. They will look and look and look, but they can't see. But God has made you to see metaphors and on time. That is why you don't joke with the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all in this Zoom to learn one or two things, so that we can maximize our potentials as we go out, go all out. To impact others and make them see reason to be part of the ecosystem. Like we started.
You are a co-host. You are a co-host. You can share your screen. Let me stop sharing.
All right, sir. Some years back, we used to talk about reasons why we will die here in metaphors. Those reasons, honestly, has come to reality that those reasons are true. Number one, 100% of whatever you do in metaphors comes back to your Trust Wallet. And remember, Trust Wallet is a decentralized app. It is not a centralized application. It is a Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and Token Pocket and the likes are decentralized app. Lado operating 100% with a decentralized app in this business proves to you that this man is a serious-minded business and himself is not joking with this business. Apart from decentralized app, he also operates with a decentralized currency that, like the leader was saying this morning, has no business with a third party, with government jumping into it and deciding their beautiful nonsense to affect you, to close you down. So he chooses that DAI that we are using as a currency. He chooses Polygon blockchain now, so that nothing will affect you at the long run in terms of charges. You see, one of the reasons why some of the projects fails is because of charges. Maybe he would have loved to use Ethereum, but he has done his own research and realized that you can't compare Ethereum to Polygon. Polygon charges low, and it is an higher upgrade or version of Ethereum, if you want to research about that. But let's not go into that. So you see that one of the major reasons why all of us have seen this huge difference and sign for metaphors 100% is because 100% of your own finance goes straight to your Trust Wallet. That is number one. Number two, this business is embedded in a blockchain. Any business, do your research, be it agriculture, be it education, be it. Blockchain is not only for cryptocurrencies. Any business that is embedded in a blockchain, guys, lasts forever. Because for one, it cannot be changed. Any information you put in there, you can't just go back there and adjust everything by yourself. No, it's not possible. Once it has been sealed in the blockchain, it is cock-shut. So another reason why we embrace metaphors with everything of us is that blockchain issue. Now, in the blockchain, This is why blockchain stand the test of time. It is because the pilot, what is doing the work in terms of distribution of funds and many other activities in it, is called smart contract. Smart contract, no, the fear first. It's not looking at the honor of the project. You have already designed that when somebody meets up with social demands, he is to be paid $10 million. Guys, that is what is established in the blockchain, and that is what smart contract will do. Immediately that person meet up with that demand, smart contract will drop that 10 million in a trust wallet. So you can see now that with the use of smart contract and not staff, human beings that sit in a centralized platform to maneuver, to favor, and the likes, you are cocksure of whatever you are doing, and that your money, when you merit it, when it is your turn, nothing stops it. The number 4 thing, which I can stop at that really makes some of us believes in metaphors, is that it is fully decentralized. Fully decentralized. And with that, no third party, no government regulations have business with us. No, it does not. That is why when they tried to mess up with Lado at some point in this business some months back, the man was laughing at them. They want to come up with the notion that this business has no product, but this business has product. He even beat their imagination by going above digital product, and is coming up with even a physical product. If it is digital product, Metaphor's ecosystem is the ecosystem that will have the highest kind of digital products. Is it in the area of avatar? Is it in the car you will buy? All these are products. All these will be found in our metaverse. So you can see that they have nothing to hook this man. They have nothing. So in the area of decentralization, we will have to select the kind of exchanger we will use to be catching up, because definitely everything about metaphors is safe. It is safe. We are very, very lucky to come about this ecosystem and on time, because it is not everyone that have heard about it. Some have heard about it, but at the very wrong time. Why do I say a wrong time? Because I don't know, maybe because they did not come in on the first day, or so whatever may be the reason, they can't still see the opportunity yet, or because the fruit of it is not displayed to their seeing, so they can't still see it. But you that saw this opportunity from day one, and maybe you are chosen also of God to benefit from the ecosystem and stick to it, you can see that we are all heading the right direction. Let me just point out some few things that will still continue to embolden you, to give you courage, to give you strength to do what we are expected to do in the ecosystem, which is the marketing of this ecosystem. You don't joke with marketing in any organization. You don't market your business, your product. It dies a natural death. So the company has so made it that if you are out here with all of your mind, soul, spirit, and flesh to market metaphors, You can never lack. Anybody who is in this ecosystem in the past 1 month, regardless of the last 1 year, because Metaphors is going to be 1 year by 29th of this June. If you are here and you are still talking about lack of money, then you are not doing what the company is or what the system is asking you to do, which is first thing first, embrace marketing. Somebody told you and bring you into the ecosystem. You also need to tell another person. If you do this, even that quick notice you have received from your landlord, you are going to pay back the house rent and become a house owner in a no distant time. Yes. What is involved in marketing is just about going all out to tell people the truth. I know it is very difficult because of so many things that has happened in the world in terms of what the Ponzi schemes has done to people. But there are certain individuals you will present metaphors to. That is why I will always advise everyone, as you are in this business, don't joke with metaphors in the all cryptocurrency space. Don't joke with the point of knowledge of it, because when you know what you have to present, what you have to tell somebody at the end of the day, he will look at you. See, many people sit down and study your body language, your facial language, and everything. He can come to terms with himself very fast that of the truth, what this man is saying has a good amount of element of truth, and that will force him to come in. Not just going there empty to go and start blabbing nonsense. At the end of the day, you will not have people that come into the structure, because the company has already placed everything good for you here, and it has been embedded in the smart contract that this, if you do this, this is what benefits you, what accrues to you. So let us just have a look at this thing. Let me share my screen. Screen sharing. Okay. Guys, I hope everyone can see my screen right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I just want to take us memory lane. I want us to go back good enough. All of us in the call today, we are all members, but we don't need to forget some of those things that is keeping us together and is making us stick seriously to the Metaphors ecosystem. Let us look at this, trying to open so if you are here in this ecosystem, please, 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 always appreciate God. Always thank God. Always thank God that you are here. It can only be God. It can only be God. Else something would have bring a distraction your way, and before you know it, you are out. I cannot attest to a good number of persons that were with us here, I mean, at the beginning. But if you want to ask yourself, where are they today? Honestly, funny experiences. Many have gone back to where they came from because they couldn't see metaphors the way you see it. Now look at this beautiful ecosystem. Listen word to word what is written here. Maybe sometimes it does not take you to go and cross-check most of these things. Lado did not put all these things for fun. It's for your own consumption. Metaphors universe. World where virtuality meets reality. Now listen to this. Metaphors is the flagship of decentralized systems, offering a wide range of products and activities that bring the world of finance and virtual reality together. That is a bond, very serious bond. Listen to the motto. Our motto is to create a new world with its own rules, inhabitants, which you are one of them, laws, and passage of time that cannot be ended. Guys, that cannot be ended, cannot be erased or paused.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
this kind
Wow.
of information is already embedded in the blockchain. This is what will happen till you hand over this business to your generation yet unborn. Maybe you say he will hand over this to his children and become what did he say? They will promote him to what? Is it supervisor or whatever? Huh? But at a point, it is not that language that he will do it forever. He will no longer read that. Guys, I want to believe no one in this ecosystem will read. All of us will be there to supervise our children and the fruit of our labor. I was so shocked when my children returned from a break last week. The very first thing my second son asked me is, Daddy, I about metaphors. I about NFTs, because he used to hear me talk about all these things every day. You see, with this mindset, when these children grow up, it's a matter of just pointing one or two or three things to them. You have already positioned them. You can never tell me that Gaius Chibueze's children, none of them will work for, any of them will work for anybody. It's not possible. So you that is here today.
It's just to give them one account.
Yes, and no, not giving them one. You have to teach them. Giving them one account to be getting money there is like giving them fish to eat. You will show them how to go about this, and they will grow from there. These guys are smarter than us. I'm telling you, just show them what to do, and they follow. It's just that those things are not things you really allow children to concentrate on the money aspect of, because they will forget about education. But let them grow up a bit, maybe enter university. Just sit them down, show them one or two things about this. They will pick up with the business even more than you. Before you know it, your children will be able to show you what you did not even know. So that is it. Now look at the roadmap of this business. It will shock you. They say the idea was conceived on the 8th of August 2021. That is when the idea was conceived. These people have a roadmap that point out everything one after the other to you. Now, this is when the tactile metrics, the classic metric, commenced, which was on the 28th of June 2022. That is when they activated it. And we, which I can boast vehemently to be one of the pioneers of this ecosystem, joined the business on the 29th of June 2022. Yes, I was there. I can attest to this. When I got my link from MEQ late in the night, that night, you see what happened when we were trying to buy a coin from Tias is exactly what happened on that fateful night. Some of us stamp our feet that if not die, we go die here. We have to make sure we enter, and we enter. So you have to be very rugged when it comes to metaphors business. Decide, take your stand, and work on it. You have it. Now you can see that that is follow this roadmap. Now they say that royalty NFT will pop up. We did not even know anything about royalty NFTs. But as the business progresses, this one come up as a bonus. Wow. They say it will be launched and people will, they will start paying royalty. I mean, and that actually came up on the 31st of December 2022. Yes, that is when it was launched. That is why when they talked about paying accruals of the royalty NFTs, they will pay from this month, from this December to till today. To those who have been able to acquire these NFTs, guy, oh, you have every reason to appreciate God, to thank God. See, it wasn't easy for us who were able to get one of it through leveling up. When they say level up, guy, it means if you are in level 5, go to 6. If you are in 6, go to 7. 7, go to that time before you can have one activator. You have to level up to level 10. And that is when you can comfortably accumulate up to 3,500 SFC that will allow you to activate your royalty NFT. And at least I belong to the group that suffered this and got one. To you that is getting the NFTs on a platter of gold today, appreciate God. Thank God so much. Thank God for what happened to our leader. Because if nothing had happened to him in the area of stealing from his account and all whatnot, this idea of putting heads together, at least to have one, wouldn't have come up. But this thing happened to him, and he called. Sometimes he will call me because he confides. He calls me, how are we going to do this is my idea. I will also screen the idea and say, guy, this is going to be a good one. And it will even help others who does not have this ability to go up to this level. Me, I have gotten one, but I will test and know how these NFTs look like. I about others to now say, okay, we are going to implement it. And he brought it up in terms of implementation. And as God will like it, like I said, we have become like a family now because we are birds of identical plumage. A lot of people keyed into it, keyed into the idea immediately. And before we know it, we discovered a way of, going higher than we actually thought. Because this is the work of God. Like, we had to go higher than we thought. And today, we can forever appreciate God for that. So you can see that NFT royalty came into being. It was fully launched on the 31st of December 2022. Now we go into core, which lead us now to Uniteverse multi-mining. That is where we are now. That one took effect from the 24th of April 2023. That is to say, we are on it now, and we are getting our coin through multi-mining. You see, it goes as far as proving to you that coin can be mined through network marketing, MLM system or style, so as to continue to benefit the participant. See, everything about Lado and metaphors is for his own. That guy is a good man. He thinks about you even more than you think about yourself when it comes to financial breakthrough. He feels he should bring out things that will impact you 100%, 100%, 100%. Look at this multi-mining. If they break it down for you, you will understand that at the end of the day, what accrues to you is 100%. Is it in the royalty NFTs? It carves out 30%. from whatever the company will generate at the end of every month. It gives out 30%, and that 30% is designated to go to 100% to the participant. Because by the time you add up NFT level 1, 10%, level 2, 11, level 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus the last one that is 25%, you realize that you have already arrived at 100% of the 30% that will be. Which company does that? Are you telling me that Dangote in his refinery, for instance, here, can be removing 30% of what is generated? He didn't say 30% of his profit. 30% of what is generated in the ecosystem to be paying certain people royalty whether it's going to be daily, it's going to be monthly, it's going to be weekly. Nobody does that. But God brought this man down to earth here to assist you and I. And that is why, if you are on this call right now and you have missed these NFTs, the Accras, because it's a lifetime project. You cannot miss it forever, but you will need to work hard for it. If you have missed the Accras that is coming in terms of payment, please don't miss the first coin that is already at hand here. I have shown you the date. First coin have started, and people have already, gotten it in their numbers, and they are accumulating it day after day. The happy people's team must strategize to get more of the first coin. The happy people's team must strategize to make good use of their NFTs money when it comes, because we want to stand out in the face of the world when it comes to the team that is impacted by metaphors. All over a time will come that all of us will meet, or will be able to meet in a face-to-face fashion. Money answereth all things. Why we cannot meet face-to-face, maybe at least once in a month, twice a month or so, is because that money has not entered our hands yet. But once it does, time to time, I will come to know who this Captain Austin is. I will touch him, I feel him, and we parley together, we sit down, eat together. If virtually we can do it every day of our life, there is nothing will stop us from doing it. When we start seeing the proceeds of metaphors. I'm telling you the gospel truth, because that time you don't talk about visiting somebody in Kaduna with road. Are you crazy? You use flight. You have an appointment. A guest speaker, I can invite anybody. Obina, please, I want you to come and grace my occasion in Calabar by tomorrow. I can send the fund to him in terms of taking flight to and fro, book an hotel for him. And that will be made possible. Tomorrow he can call me, anybody can call me in Abuja, and I will do that. So all these are things that we should always thank God about. You see, in the roadmap, now we are in the Universe multi-mining, where people are buying their coin. People are buying coin. If you have $100, as we speak now, you will have, if you did not buy at all, you are going to have 154 of the coin, because 50 die will be used to buy tier for you. And the remaining 50 die will be used for the coin set, which gives you 154. But kudos to those who took advantage of getting 200 pieces of this first coin with the same amount when that time came up. That is why you don't need to be a sluggard. You don't work sluggishly. You don't take yourself backward in this ecosystem. Once it happens like this, just follow and join. I can remember I slept around 1 a.m. on the very day that they start selling of this coin. I can remember calling on Captain Austin when this thing was giving me issue. I've called on this lady. Man, let me not list others, just to make sure I break through. And I break through. If I had faced some little challenges and, I go to bed, I say, man, let me relax. The following day, that coin already had reduced to, is it 187? So we that stamped our feet and got it that night, we got it at 100 for 200 pieces. Now, the coin is on sale. Don't play with this coin if you have already, played with NFTs. You can see that Lado had already told us that most of these things we are getting on a platter of gold. As time progresses, it will be very difficult to get them. And one of such that we have seen already is the NFTs. NFTs from level 5 upward was given free of charge, the just NFTs. But now, a condition is attached. If you register from level 1 to even 12 now, you must have to go and activate tier 1, 2, 3 in the Universe before you are given the just NFTs. But this is something we had on a platter of gold. So once it happens, join. We are now in like I said, in a Universe multi-mining, where we are getting the first coin. Metaverse is going to be the next project. Let me just show you guys a little bit how Metaverse look like. If you go down this thing, you will see something. You see how our Metaverse will do. These people are jogging. This is exactly how Metaverse look like. This they call Metaverse the wall of metaphors. This is the virtual wall of metaphors, like we are here in the real life here on earth. This is how you will buy this clothes, you buy this wig, like this lady is doing. You garnish yourself, furnish yourself. You can be jogging every day. You can get married in Metaverse. You can renew your marriage with your wife in Metaverse. A lot of opportunities. See, Metaverse will bring opportunity that you were not privileged to experience in your real life here. That is why we are saying that Metaverse is not coming to replace the real life. The real life experience, but to complement it. There are some of you who would have wished to have a land closer to Manchester United in real life, but you cannot. You couldn't. But that opportunity will be given you here in Metaverse. When it comes, you have the money. You can buy a land closer to that place. You venture into real estate businesses, buy land from places, other businesses you do, engineering business, nursing business, and you will do in the Metaverse. Those lands you are buying, the value of it in the future will worth more than the real life land you have here. So what you have missed in the real life, you get it in the virtual life. And you are very lucky to be part of this knowledge. There are people you will talk about Metaverse, they will laugh at you. They don't know what is this man talking about. But at least you have gotten the pre-knowledge about it. You are not into it yet, but very soon you will struggle. You must have to struggle and do everything humanly possible to be part of it as soon as it commences.
Is it only me? I'm not hearing.
I can hear too.
I can hear you too.
Okay, I think network has. Okay, is here. I think a call came in. But if you are getting value from
I just
can you hear us, Anefel Thompson? But while we are waiting for him, Just give some energy. Give some energy at the chat session, please. Go to the chat session and give some energy. All right, give some energy. Give some energy. If you are getting value, in short, write down anything that you have learned this morning. If you have learned something, put it on the chat section so that somebody can re-echo it out. What striking thing have you learned this morning from Aniefton Thompson, the great Thompson? Write it down and let somebody hear and re-echo it to somebody. Re-echo it to somebody. Okay, Aniefton Thompson, are you with us? While we are waiting for Aniefton Thompson, guys, anywhere you are hearing our voice from, please don't play with this ecosystem of metaphors. I think he's back. Aniefton Thompson, are you back?
Yes. I'm back. Network actually took me out.
Okay.
So, like I was trying to say, you see, I've just talked about metaverse. Yes. Now, the next project that will follow suit is the tactile goods. We have been talking about these tactile goods. How will it look like? How will it look like? Those goods we will be buying from the metaverse, they are the digital goods. The digital goods that you will, the shoes you will want to wear and look good in the metaverse, those are the tactile goods. The physical product, we don't know how that one will look like. But for me, I was really thinking about all these goods to have to be digital. But I don't know about edible goods like in the real life yet, because I want to believe this tactile goods has to do with only digital goods. And the one they talked about, the physical one, is like the avatars, because you have to put on that to find yourself in metaverse and do a lot of things there. And but whichever way, we know that goods is goods, and metaverse has a good to offer at the end of the day, especially the virtual or digital goods, where you will now still use this your first coin and the SFC to acquire. Tactile loyalty will be there. Already, we are already receiving some cash back immediately after you are part of the tactile program, formerly classic program. You see, everywhere in metaphors is money. From the day one that you entered in the metrics program, the marketing aspect of this program, you swim into money. So everyone have to wake up and do something. We have Mana, we have Boost, we have gamification zone, game zone here, we have Overreal. All these are metaphors products. Just like we did not know so much about NFTs, and I've come to see what NFTs stand for. Guys, in a no distant time, you will come to know what Mana, Boost, Game Zone, and Overrail is and what it stands to offer to you. But the important area I will want all of us to concentrate right now, because your concentration must be on the one that is on now. And that is the first coin. If you have played with NFTs, take that as ignorance. You were joking with it. Maybe you didn't know what. I have already told you the kind of ecosystem that we are into. It's not a one that you need to create any doubt in your mind. Those who are very closer to me here in Calabar knows that from the period I have come to know what metaphors holds for me, for all the participants, honestly, every other project that comes my way is a distraction. Sometimes if I want to be part of that project, maybe I just want to make someone happy, but I will not promote it. I can remember I joined one project like that. I never promoted it because I wanted to see what that project stands for. And I gave it 2 months duration. I never promoted it, but I wanted to see it. Within the 2 months, I already made up my mind. I can't even remember the password for it. Outside that one, many other ones that come becomes absolute distraction. You come to me as a friend and the likes, in my office and want to talk, I will allow you to talk about many other projects, but you can't take me out of metaphors. Because all those projects that you are talking about, enter today, they will pay you 3% tomorrow, every day, 1% every day, 5%. Already something is telling me that I have done this kind of thing for many, many, many years. The experience has always been awful, terrible. So what can make me continue when I have seen an ecosystem like metaphors? No, I will not do it. But sometimes, some of them will come with the idea that you have been introducing projects for us and we join, and you don't want to join. I will sit you down and tell you the truth about the one you have brought, that this is how it is. If it is not fully decentralized, if it is not embedded in a blockchain, if it is not the smart contract that does the distribution of funds, I will not be part of it anymore. Go and count me out. Some will vex and be like, but at the end of the day, I'm thanking God some of them have begun to see the truth in what I used to tell them. A friend of mine from January between now has used the community money given to him, 2 million naira, to be part of different up to 4 or 5 types of Ponzi's. And today, all those Ponzi's have closed down and is on the run now with the community's money. 2 months ago, they needed 200,000 naira from that money. He was looking for where to beg. And good enough, this person is my direct downline. He has been coming up with all these Ponzi's introduced by someone to them. He has been coming with, to me with them, and I will tell them, guy, this thing will fail. The first one fell, he can't learn because he needs urgent money. The second fell, the third, this is the pressure Ponzi scheme pushes ones into. You have lost the first one. You will want to, get the other one urgently so that you can recover the other. You don't know that these guys have also strategized. They have strategized to continue to milk from you. You can't get it right. So, ladies and gentlemen, First Coin is on stage now. If I want to sit down here to analyze First Coin to you and what it holds, oh my God, it is a coin that will knock down so many. It has already. There are so many coins that are older than First Coin. But if you want to, our own has not even gone out to the public in terms of IDO. It has not gone to the public yet, but we are already getting it at 32 cents. Do you know that there are coins that are in the market? They have been there for 10 years, 7 years, 5 years. They are not up to 1 cent. 1 cent in terms of value. What I mean by not up to 1 cent is that if you check at their zeros, you will see it 0.002, 003. It's not even 0.1 that will make it 1/110, because 1 cent 1 cent will mean 0.1 or so. So you can see that our coin has already gotten value, even in the multi-mining stage. We call this mining stage. We are not yet out in terms of going to exchanges. So if you don't get this coin now, I'm sorry, you will not be able to have it when it gets to even the first exchange, because you were not able to get something when it was 25 cents. Is it when it will change to $50 that you will be able to get it? Will it not be madness on your part that you would have used $50 to have 200 of this? To have 200 of this coin, and you will go and get 10 pieces of it with that same $200. It will be madness, and you will stand to regret. You'll be thinking about this kind of thing day and night until the day you die, because this thing has been echoed to you every day provided you are a regular in this Zoom call. If any other person is not echoing this thing into your ears every day, at least our leader does this every day. Get first coin, get it like water to your ability. Talk less of those who are in this ecosystem and have gotten NFTs but don't have the first coin. You are a big joke. You are a big joke. I have advised two of my people, and good enough, they took that advice. They sold at least two, or one of their NFTs to get the first year of first coin. What are you keeping NFTs for if you don't have first coin? First coin is the cocoa in metaphors. Remember, every other project in the ecosystem of metaphors will be coming to boost up the value of first coin. What if first coin goes to 10,000 US dollar?
Hello?
In the next 2 to 3 years, in the next 1 year, so guys, I think enough time have been spent, and I will allow the mic back to my leader. But take this instruction and don't joke with it. Go and get your first coin. Go and tell metaphors to somebody. Don't ever come here to tell anybody that you don't have money. The company has made up a plan for you to raise money in a very simple way. Very simple way. And that simple way is you go and invite somebody into this ecosystem, and I will do the payment. The will pay you immediately. Smart contract will immediately deposit something into your wallet. You bring in 1 or 2 or 3% directly by yourself. The smart contract pay you 200% from whatever accrues to you from that activities. If it is the A6 metrics, which is the community metrics, the smart contract will allocate 300% to you by itself. It doesn't need permission from anybody, and it will go straight to your throat. This is how you raise that money you think you don't have to pay your debts, to buy the first coin. So ladies and gentlemen, let all of us wake up to this reality that it is no other person that will do it for you. It is you that will have to do it for yourself. Thank you so much for being part of today's call, for listening to me. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You try.
My leader, I think I am done at this point in time.
Okay, that is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Please, can somebody go to the chat section and drop some energy there for Great Thompson? That is amazing. He actually dismantled and assembled back some part of the ecosystem. There is no way we can cover the ecosystem. It's huge, guys. This ecosystem is not like the one that we used to know. This is a different thing altogether. All right. So in getting, I want you to go all out to get the first coin. In all your getting, guys, go and get the first coin. Let me show you the first coin again, everyone. You need to see it again and again. This is the first coin, and this is the royalty NFT. All right, this is the royalty NFT. In all you're getting, I want you to get these two things. Don't joke with it, guys. This royalty NFT have the capacity to be paying you certain amount of income every month, and we are going to experience that before the end or on or before the first week or second week of July. we are going to see that play out, man. So the team, they are not sleeping, they are working night and day because it is a huge ecosystem. It is a very huge ecosystem. They are doing all they can to give us the best that they can give to us. Remember what Lado says. He said, I am building an ecosystem for my unborn generation. For my unborn generation. And if you will not remember anything, remember what Caesar always called Lado. All right? He calls him Mr. Decentralized. And to give you some CV about this person that is behind this ecosystem, he is the one that have given Binance the highest generated income in that Binance, the highest. To date, nobody has broken his record. Nobody has broken his record. All right. Nobody has broken his record. All right. Because a lot of decentralized program that he's running, I think Binance, they are benefiting from it. Even this metaphor, they are benefiting from it. All right. Because a lot of us in this part of this world, we get our Polygonmatic that we are using for the gas fee from Binance. All right, so they are really benefiting from it. So Lado have contributed a lot to the crypto space. Like there was a time I wrote that most of the beautiful things that you are seeing in the blockchain and in the cryptocurrency, the man that is behind them is Lado Okotniko. Beautiful soul. All right, beautiful soul. So, guys, I think we are going to end here. I don't know where Captain Austin is right now. Captain Austin, are you with us right now? We need to take question. We need to take affirmation. So let those two things go together. Person that is taking affirmation, get it on board. Person that is asking question, put your hands up. Let Captain Austin attend to you. Write something at the chat session to show appreciation. Give energy back, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Captain Austin, take it from there.
All right. It's all right. Thank you very much. I most sincerely say thank you, Annie Thompson. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. You know, that all-encompassing presentation, all right, that it solidifies our business. You went all through to the core value of the metaphors business to even re-echo the motto of the ecosystem. Thank you, and thank you. All right, if stuff like this will not make you believe this system, will not make you have confidence in this system, I wonder what will make you have confidence in the system. All right, so it is good you are hearing this, and it's good your confidence level is increasing. All right, so if you have a question this morning, we are ready to take your question, whatever it is. All right, this morning we are ready to take your question. Can you indicate by raising up your hand?